Let's take a look at the Lesson 2 exercises. Let me make it a little bigger for us, a little more legible. The three main types of variables used in Java, at least according to this chapter, are capital S string, int, that's int, short for integer, and double, lowercase d double. String, int, and double. What type variable would you use to store your name? Well, your name contains characters, a string of characters, so that'd be type string. What type variable would you use to store the square root of 2? Number 3. The square root of 2 probably is 1.414, something like that. It's got a decimal, and so you would use a double to store the square root of 2. Number 4. What type of variable is used to store your age? I think that was done in an earlier program or in the book someplace. Anyway, age, somebody asks you how old you are, you usually say you're 17, or I'm 16, or I'm 54. Those are whole numbers, they're integers, so int, int variable, number 4. Number 5, write a single line of code that will create a double precision variable called p and store that number there, that long number there. So let's see, so double p, let's go ahead and make this a little larger for you too. Font 18 should do it. So double p equals 1.921, and then the character for times 10 for scientific notation is a capital E, according to the book, and then you put your minus 16 power. And you could also do it like this: double p equals 1.921 lowercase e. Try it in BlueJ. Don't believe me. Try it and see if it works, and you'll see it does work. Uppercase or lowercase, they both work. You can only use scientific notation with doubles. Even if you have a number like 3,000, you want to store 3,000 into an int. Well, that's an int, right? 3,000 is the integer, but Java does not let us do int num equals 3e3, right? That'd be 3,000. But that doesn't work. That'd be an error message. That does not work. You can't do it. So the textbook answer is that first line right there. Double p equals 1.921, capital E minus 16 semicolon. Number 6, a single line of code that would create an integer variable called I and store 407 in it. So number 6, we would do int I equals 407 semicolon. That's number 6. Number 7, single line of code, create a string variable. And again, they're saying single line of code here because I could do this in 2 lines. If I went int I, semicolon, and then I equals that. But that's not what number 6 said, right? Number 6 said do it in 1 line of code, so you've got to follow directions. On our quizzes and tests in class, you can't make up your own test question, right? You got to follow the directions. So number 6, that's what they want there. And in number 7, they want string my underscore name equals whatever your name is. So Brent Reisky, of course, in my case. Is that right? It looks good. Number 8, a line of code that declares a variable count to be of type int. Don't initialize it. So just declare it int count semicolon. That's it for number 8. Number 9, that initializes a double named bank balance to 136.05 and assume it's already been declared. So above in your program it's been declared. All you're going to do is say bank. Oops, where'd it go? All you're going to do is say bank balance equals 136. What they say? 05? Yeah, 05 semicolon. 10. Which of these are legal? Okay, the legal ones are Scooter 13 and doubled, and is that it? Scooter 13? Yeah, I think that's it. 139 Scooter is no good because it begins with a number. Homer dash 5 is no good because it has a dash in the middle of it. There's no punctuation allowed except for underscores. Semicolon Mary, you can't have a semicolon in any place, let alone in the first position. Public is a reserved word. I'll call it an error message. If I go int public equals 2, that's no good. Public is a special word. Doubled is okay, but double is not. Double means a variable type. That's no good. And then there's a space in this last one. You can't have spaces. Which of the following is the most acceptable way of naming a variable? According to the book, C is, I think, the best way, where you start off with lowercase letters, and then as you get to a new word, use a capital D or uppercase letter. Also in the book, they liked, I think, E. Okay, let's go ahead and go back and check that for a second, see if I'm not. Let's see, yeah, there it is right there. So all lowercase until you get to a new word and capitalize that, or else just put an underscore between the two words. That's fine too. That's number 11 and 12. The following, the error here, the book in there, there's a typo here. It says 2 lines of code. There's 3 lines here actually. Double DIST equals 1003. Probably stands for distance DIST, who knows? But that's fine. You can put integers into doubles. But in the second one, you cannot put doubles. You cannot put decimals into ints. So the first line is legal. Second line is illegal. And the third line is using those underscore separators, which are legal, which we saw somewhere in the book here. Let's back up a little bit. We're looking at ints up there. Where is that at? That's right there on page 1 of lesson 2. You can do it there. So you might think you only do every third set of numbers or every third number from the right, but that's not the case. That's how commas work, but this is programming. That's not the case.